Look at how slippery it is in that smoke trail. But this pilot from Uruguay Air Force has managed to pull it off. Nicely done. This Boeing 777 was trying to land at Itami Airport during a storm. Look at that shake. It's practically impossible to land, and the pilot had to abort the landing last minute. He went back for another try, and the wind was still blowing crazily. Look at that turbulence. But yes, he won the weather this time. Here's another stormy landing of a Boeing 747 during Storm Angus in Amsterdam 2016. Ooh, look at that wind in that landing. It's like he's letting the wind drive that plane onto the runway. Let's see it again. This pilot from Nippon Cargo's really killing it. Impressive. Do you hear that alarm sound? For some reason, management at this Indonesia airport thinks that's all they need to keep people off the runway. No walls, no fence. See? Planes are landing and taking off left and right, and there's nothing to keep people away from the busy runway. This is too dangerous. Now let's take a flight to Portugal and land at one of the most dangerous airports in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo Airport. A student pilot got this helicopter to take off without clearance during an auto-rotation practice, and now he's trying to land. Whoops, if he went down just a few seconds sooner, he would have crashed into that plane below. That was super close. The wind literally said, "Not today." It was so strong the entire plane was drifting and sliding, trying to touch the runway. Crazy! A crosswind landing could be terrifying for the crew and passengers, but from the outside, it looks just like a little dancing move from the pilot. Here's some other dancing show for you from the front view, and another one from the side view. These pilots must have given those passengers an experience to remember. Russian pilots are known for their crazy skill. It's absolutely no joke to take off this slow that these pilots will have no problem getting into the Aviators Hall of Fame. These pilots will have no problem getting into the Aviators Hall of Fame. And this is another dancing show in the crosswind from Fiji Airways. I'm still amazed every day by how they can get this giant C-5 beast to take off and fly. Let alone on such a short runway. Incredible! These Canadian pilots for sure know how to have some fun. Taking you to Nepal, let's see how this pilot handles this tricky runway in the world at Lukla Airport. Whoops, he didn't make it on the first try. Let's see how his second attempt goes. He did it! Well done! And not just landing, but taking off at Lukla is also a challenge. Do you think the pilot just decided to take a quick bath in the middle of the ocean? You might not be wrong, but it also takes crazy skill and practice to pull off a water landing and take off like this. Kudos to the captain. Welcome to Bodaibo Airport, where it's hard to take off, easy to crash, and impossible to forget. I've always wondered how strong the wind is to be able to blow a giant airplane out of its path. This C-47 beauty since World War II is waking up for the first time in 10 years. Look at that smoke. The radial engine is nothing like what we normally see these days. Look at that wing trail and water splash. I don't think there's a runway anywhere that gets wetter than this one at Port Macquarie. Amazing job by the captain. This is extremely rare footage of Airbus A3D contrail from the cockpit view of Boeing 747. It almost looks like a boat cruising through smooth water. Just beautiful. These two planes were landing parallel to the lake to get water to extinguish a nearby fire. It's a struggle for me to even walk on the sand, let alone land an aircraft like this C-130 Hercules. Brilliant job by the pilot. The pilot must have thought that it's a beautiful day to take this twin otter on a skiing trip. What a landing! Being a pilot is already stressful, but I can say Japanese pilots have it harder than anyone else because of the harsh weather all year round. Touch-and-go landings like this must be way too familiar to them. How does it feel to land on the world's shortest runway? Any pilot who used to land on Saba Island will tell you. It takes mad skill to land on such a short runway.